Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Today is January 10th, 2022. And I wanted to come on here and deliver a weekly message and do some cards for this week. And I'm just excited to kind of come on here and chat with you guys for just a moment. One of the things I have been really just excited about with this year is that I really feel like I entered this year completely different than any other year before. And the way I feel like that happened for me personally was I talked about this in one of my videos, and I think it was called Entering 2022 with Ease and Flow. Hi, Carissa. Thank you so much for being here. And the video was meant, I'm trying to bring you guys up here just so I have everybody here. Okay, perfect. The purpose of that video was to kind of help everybody understand that we can enter in this new year not from a place of the need for perfection, but coming from a place of tapping into what energetically feels right for us. And since I really made that to be kind of that intention was set forth or set up within me, I'm excited to kind of share what's already kind of happened for me already in just these 10 days or 9 days. So I don't know if you guys have been watching me on social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or wherever I'm at, TikTok or whatever not. So I didn't realize at the time I was in the Gabby Bernstein. I forgot that I was signed for Gabby Bernstein, and I guess she had this manifesting challenge, and I really decided to say, oh, why not? Let's just go with it. And so, hi Janice, thank you for being here. So I decided to go forth and just do this. And I don't know why it says my live ended. How weird is that? I have no idea. If you guys can still see me, give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Thank you so much. It's so weird. I don't know why that is. Okay, so long story short, I decided to do that manifestation challenge, and I just really have committed to kind of just doing it. Thank you for thumbs up. And it's been really, really fun. It's not even like I'm like, if I have a day where I really, for some reason, am late and I don't do it first thing in the morning, or I do it like the next day, I'm not holding myself to this like expectation, this setting this like, expectation I have to commit to this high degree level. I'm not doing that. I'm really just saying, okay, just show up to it, however, when you can. And so I've been doing it. And what it actually did for me is it opened up this doorway to get back into journaling. And I was like, oh, because now it's funny how in the beginning I was like, oh, these I'm just doing the questions, but really the questions became like, they weren't almost enough for me, almost in a sense, not like enough, but like my soul wanted to talk about more stuff. And so I started dumping out all this information, and I'm doing it too, and just manifesting to feeling good. Yes. I 100% agree. I am doing this to connect with myself, and we're going to talk a lot about that. And I'm sorry if it's my Facebook's acting weird. Anyway, so long story short, I've been doing this, and I just have had these crazy messages coming through and these synchronistic experiences, and everything is, hi Sarah, hello, thank you for being here. Everything has been so synchronistic and so just like things that people are saying. I've said this to you guys before. This is what happens, right? When we like connect to ourselves, we really then connect with everything around us, because when we connect with ourselves, the energy is alive. Like it's like the alignment is happening. And so I'm going to share something with you guys. So I had booked this Reiki masterclass. So I'm a level 2 practitioner, and I've been really, one of the things I'm really excited about, and I've seen it kind of ahead, that I really want to do is I really want to really hone in on my Reiki practitioner side. And there's a lot kind of happening on my side and I'm really excited about. And interesting enough, I bought this masterclass back in August, and I knew that I actually wasn't quite ready for it, but I just wanted to have it because once you're in, it's in for a lifetime. So there's a whole purpose of me telling you guys this. So I had put it off. And then all of a sudden, like the other day, I was in my manifestation challenge and something clicked and I heard, oh, you're going to do your modules from that masterclass. And I thought, oh, okay, so that's what I guess I'm going to do. So I decided to do the modules, and there was this module I did last night, and I cannot explain to you like what happened, but I had a massive alignment that definitely happened for me. And something came up that I had this most beautiful experience energetically last night. I was in this deep meditation, and I literally can say I felt energy rushing through my entire body. And I felt so at peace, and I felt so joyful and content and excited, and all of these emotions, like a rush all at once. And I knew right then and there that I believe that the reason this experience happened was because I listened to my energy, and I've been doing this for a while now. But when I bought this program, I knew when I was ready energetically to go into these deep type of module meditations to really expand my energy for my Reiki practice, it would be the perfect time when I was ready for it. And with complete ease and flow, like I said to you guys this year, my last video, I said this year is all about trusting the energy that you feel. Everything that you guys feel, that place, that is coming from a place of trust. So trust everything, meaning anything you guys are dealing with today, even if it's hard, experience it, feel it, trust it. There's a purpose to it. When you guys are having to make decisions, ask yourself energetically, how does it feel? Where am I being led? So instead of going like seeing the vision and then creating this like very rigid experience of like how to attack, like how to approach it, ask yourself energetically what feels right. What is the next step? Like, where do I need to go? And I'm saying to you guys all of this because I had an experience last night that I don't think would have happened had I not just energetically felt that it was time to do this meditation last night. It just came up, and with complete ease, it happened, and I am just, I'm still having ripple effects from it. And so I guess my point to all of this video is my intention that I set in the beginning of the year was to really be in flow with where you are at. Be in flow with everything. Surrender what you think needs to happen and just really flow the best that you can. And I promise you, you're going to be led. And it has served a massive purpose in the last 9 days already of just walking into this year feeling that energy. So with that being said, I kind of wanted to deliver that message. So this week, I would say a great assignment for you is how can you surrender everything that's happening to you in your life right now and flow with what feels right? What is the next thing that feels right for you to do? Maybe it's simple, like it's just getting outside and going for a walk. Maybe it's just journaling. Maybe it's doing yoga. Maybe it's picking up the phone and talking to a friend. Maybe it's making really great comfort food for yourself tonight. Maybe it's cleaning your space. What feels energetically right, and it will lead you. Something so simple can lead you. You have no idea where that can take you. And I'm saying this with massive experience because I've had so much of this happen in the most recent years of my life, but more ever so in this last year that I've really worked on surrendering and trusting my path. It has led me so beautifully. Even in the tough times this last year, I even trusted those experiences. I knew even in those hard times those were times for me to dive deep into understanding what I wanted to face, seeing the fears for what they were, seeing my old narratives I held so tight onto, things I'm so ready to release now in my life, things I really want to expand and try out and you know, like learn to like really live life to the fullest. And so I've just had some really awesome moments lately where, and again, nothing's perfect, but I'm really awake in the experiences, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this week, I guess my message to you, and maybe the week of the message is in itself, is how can you surrender where you are at in your life so that your energy, your natural rhythm, your natural life, like how you are supposed to live your life, will show up. And what I mean by that is that we all have the ability to tap into all of our energy, to all of our wisdom, we already know what we need to do. So this week, my question to you is surrender the need to control, surrender the need to know, surrender what everything's supposed to look like, and just feel your natural energy and let that lead you. So with that being said, I have decided to, that's kind of the message, but I wanted to pull some cards. So I'm going to pick some piles, and I'm going to pick pile 1, 2, and 3. And I want you just to feel what feels right. Was it pile number 1? Is it pile number 2? Is it pile number 3? And then we're going to go from there. So let's see here. So pile number 1, we're going to start there and see where it leads us. Wow. You know, pile number 1 is already so... Okay, so all 3 piles already, it's just giving me these shivers. Like, woo, the energy is so powerful today. I'm just telling you this right now. It's so insane. So the first card is called Pleiades, and it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Now, I just literally spoke to a client about this, no joke, this morning. Now, I'm going to explain what the double mission is. So one of the things that I just said to her is we are all here to serve. Every being on this planet is serving. Whether it's the 2-year-old that is smiling in the stroller that you happen to walk by and that smile just makes you smile, whether it's the homeless man that is on the street and it makes you have a moment of compassion. So that homeless person is giving you a moment, is serving to you to awaken something within you to have more compassion. Whether you are a teacher, you're serving the community to students and you're teaching wisdom and experience and knowledge. It can be anything. So we're all servers. And so the question is, how do you serve in this light? How do you serve? The double mission is not only are you serving, but you're also channeling energy to run through you to send out. But the way we channel energy is not just from source. We're also channeling energy of our own personal experiences. So one of the things that happens is when we serve, our personal experiences enrich how we serve. So I just said this, that, you know, if for some reason you feel like you can't serve because you know, you feel like there's a lot kind of going on in your life. But the truth is we all can serve simultaneously as we are channeling experiences and information. So how are you serving? If you picked pile number 1, the question is stop feeling like if you feel called to serve. If you're feeling called to serve in some sort of way, do not feel like you cannot serve because you yourself don't feel like your life is lined up right or it's not perfect or whatever this is. That's false. We're all here as students and all here also serving. We all have purpose. So we're doing a double mission. We're always serving. And so the people we serve, or the audience, the community we serve, will change as we ourselves grow. And the only way we can ourselves grow is through these experiences. And that is how we expand. So that is pile number one, is trust that you can serve and that you are meant to serve. Pile number two is called the awakening. And it says energetic upgrades. Hi, Donald. So the pile number two is awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So if you picked pile number two, you are being asked to witness the awakening you're having in your life right now. So what is happening in your life right now that is showing up for you? And whether you think it's right or wrong or hard or easy, we are all being served exactly what we need in our life as a mirror to awaken ourselves in some sort of way. So it could be a really hard relationship that you have in your life right now, and that person is really triggering you. But really what that is happening is that that person is the mirror to show you why you're being triggered. That trigger is something you need to work through. Okay? Or maybe you're really just feeling unhappy in your life and everything that feels really hard. Well, why does it feel hard? What exactly is it that is happening in your life that makes you so unhappy? Are you putting blame on everything else? Are you not witnessing how you are not handling your situation on your side of the street? Like, we're all here to kind of wake up to the experiences around us, because everything is a mirror. So your soul is being asked to awaken because maybe there's an imbalance happening right now, and maybe whatever it is that how you are seeing your life, it truly is just not serving you best. See, the thing is that we are all meant to live a life filled with purpose and happiness and joy. It doesn't mean perfect. It means that that's our true nature. But if things are happening, circumstances are happening in our life, they're not meant to happen to bring us down. They're meant to awaken us for the purpose of growing. And that is what's happening in pile number two, if you pick that. And pile number three, the Age of Light. I think this card is so beautiful. It says, you've been trained for this for lifetimes. I'm going to show you this card. I don't know what it is about this card, and I have this really weird thing with triangles. I absolutely love them. And interesting enough, this card feels like a very old energy. Like this is something that if you picked pile number three, I would say either you're feeling very pulled or called to go in a specific direction in your life, and you are just either maybe kind of resisting the path or the road, or you don't know how to move forward. But the thing with pile number three is that you don't need to understand all the details. You're being called and pulled into this direction because it's your natural birthright to be there. This is the calling for you. So don't fixate so much on the details and stop trying to control to understand everything about it. Just begin and start moving in that direction. That is more important than anything. And the whole purpose of all of this, again, is to serve, to reach your purpose, because there might be something in pile number three where you're just not feeling like you have a lot of purpose right now in your current life, but yet you're being pulled to either awaken to something to get you to where you're supposed to be. And they're saying that you've been trained for this. So either it's something about, it could be a new job, it could be a new project, it could be a decision you're going to make that's going to lead to all of that. So it's going to be really, really interesting if this is pile number three and this is you. So this week, again, I said to you, the message for this week is surrender, surrender, surrender. Don't stop trying to figure it all out and stop trying to control everything. I cannot tell you, this practice of surrendering has been like the best experience ever. every time I catch myself wanting to understand something, trying to fixate on something, man, I catch myself now. I'm like, wow, like it's so amazing how easy my old habits want so much to understand everything. But that's because this old part of me didn't trust that I could let go and trust this process of the universe, and that truly that we are always being supported to go in the direction of our alignments. And every single one of us has a purpose. Every single one of us has our own personal alignment, and that alignment is there so we can live life filled with joy and happiness. And I really believe in this. I have seen and witnessed so many clients that have come to me, you know, and I do coaching. I don't know if any of you guys know that, but I do coaching. And one of the things I have a lot of clients that come to me and they think they know exactly what they want to do. They know what this coaching session is going to be about. And I always remind them, we're going to surrender everything that you think you need to know about this coaching session. And we're going to really surrender and just trust that whatever's supposed to happen is exactly what you need. And that trust that I get to help lead people into comes from this understanding that every single one of us has our own personal purpose and alignment, our own energy. And once we connect with that alignment, that specific energy, everything from that place, from that launching off place, is the most beautiful experience ever. Whether it expands relationships, whether it attracts new people into your life, whether it's seeing that you want to change jobs, whether all of a sudden you decide you want to move because it feels better energetically, whatever it is. And the things that you thought that mattered before just really don't matter anymore, because you're now living in the surrender process and you're really living in the state of trust. And once you're on that bandwagon, it just changes the trajectory of everything in your life. And you become more patient, you become more trustworthy, you start to see the connections, you start to understand your clarity of your vision, you just have more connection to everything in your life. So again, this week, I'm telling you, try the surrendering practice. And all you need to do, it could be even you get a piece of paper and you just write on a piece of paper, this week I want to surrender, and you fill in the blank. Or maybe I just open myself up to surrendering. And you just put that paper somewhere and you just read it every single day and just see what happens, and use that as your mantra this week. So I hope this message or messages all make sense and helps you connect deeper this week. And I would love to hear your feedback of what is to come. And thank you for joining me. If you did join me, if you are here, thank you for being here. And for those who are watching later on, thank you for watching later on. I hope you guys all have a beautiful week and enjoy your week. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.